So this question here is like kind of a part B to a question on the midterm, but it's honestly not that difficult. So they're giving you this limit. If you were to substitute 1 into this here, let me just kind of use a little draw thing here. If you were to take this 1 and substitute it in for x right there, you would get 5. So they're just giving you the definition of this limit. And then it says how should this is delta be chosen so that if absolute value of 3x minus 2 minus L, which is the limit value, so this L is 5, is less than 0.01, then 0 is less than absolute value of x minus 1 is less than delta. So what you're trying to do is recreate this here, and you can do that by kind of manipulating this statement right here. So what you would do from this step on is basically you're going to work within this statement. So I think this will be easier if I just go back to regular typing, and I'm going to copy this. Just let me copy this, and I'll kind of show you what's going on here. All right, and then I'm going to do this, move that up there, and let me just paste that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this L with this 5 here, because that is the limit. Okay, so then you're left with this statement here. Absolute value of 3x plus 2 minus 5 is less than 0.01. And now we're going to manipulate this statement. So I will kind of keep using what I had, but of course now if I put 5 in, this is going to be absolute value of 3x plus 2 minus 5 is less than 0.01. Let me just copy this one and kind of just keep going from here. I'm going to insert that. This now becomes absolute value of 3x, and then 2 minus 5 is negative 3. So, whoops, x minus 3. And from here I can factor out a 3. I think you're going to see what happens here. So if I factor out a 3, I'm going to get outside of here. Let me just kind of do this. Don't want to do that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I don't know how that happened. All right. I didn't want to do my update. Okay, I'm back. So this is going to be absolute value of 3. Factoring out a 3, this becomes a 1. Now what you're seeing here is, this statement right here is really close to this statement up here. So kind of take a look. So all I'm going to do is divide this 3 here over to the other side. And let me go back to my typing here. So now I'm going to copy this thing. Move this back up. Okay. And anyway, you're going to have this 3 is going to be divided to the other side. This is now gone, and even though it was absolute value of 3, the absolute value of 3 is just 3. So I need to go here in my equation, turn this into a fraction, and divide that by 3. Okay, let me get this little dot out of here. There. There it goes. So this is what you end up with. If you notice here, 0 is less than the absolute value of x minus 1 is less than delta, and here I have this exact same statement. You don't have to worry about the 0 part, but this is what this 0.01 divided by 3 is what delta should be. Now, honestly, if you were to put that as a decimal, you're going to get 0.003 repeating. So I would leave it like that. What you could also do is, if you move the decimal over 2 to the right and 2 to the right, that would be 1 over 300. So if you want, you could take this whole statement here and just write this as 1 over 300. Come on, there it is. And so then your final statement of this problem should be that delta, kind of have like a little therefore. Let me see if there's a therefore statement. I don't know if they have that in this equation editor. Let me see here. Is there a therefore? You know the three little dots. I'm trying to look for it real quick. Maybe you see it, but I don't. Oh, there it is. Therefore, and then delta is equal to this right here. So sorry for all like the editing stuff, but hopefully you can kind of go through this and kind of follow through with what we did. So this question, I would definitely choose it on the exam because I really think it's easy. You just got to remember to put this 5 in for L, manipulate this statement all the way down, divide, and there you go. That's what delta is. And you're trying to match, let me just go here. You're trying to match this thing right here. Where am I? There I am. You're trying to match this statement right here. Highlight that with this statement right here. And they kind of look alike, right? And you're just finding what delta is. If you have any questions tomorrow, let me know. Or not tomorrow. Thank God. Wednesday, let me know and we'll go through it again. All right? Good luck.